because you're going to die when I tell you this.
Uh-oh.
Marlon Brando talked to studio into giving him like $100,000 to read Superman. Like, you know when people call you up, Joe, hi, Joe, this is Cynthia from your agents.
Right.
We're sending you a script over for you to approve, to read. Give me $100,000.
Give me $100,000 and I'll read it, he said.
When he went to the island, he went deep, and he believed his ego. You got to remember, that was an all-time record for a long time, what he got for Superman. He banged him out. He took him to the cleaners type
They
shit.
needed him.
He fucked them up in the ass bad, like big money.
needed
Find
him.
out what they paid him in 1970, whatever, for Superman. Remember, he fucked them big time. I think it's Mutiny on the Bounty. On one of those movies, they kept saying that, oh, we have a beautiful spot for you right here in Marina Del Rey. If we do this, we got to do this on this island, I found. He had gone down there and fell in love. He's like, there's a bunch of running around. There's a bunch of women running around with leaves on. You know the damage I could do down there? He made the studio shoot down there, and then they never went down there. Who wants to go to fucking whatever island they shot that at?
So that's where he lived, right?
So he went down there, he got down there, he's like, Jamie, what's your job? PA, no more, you're the director. Rogan, you're this. And everybody was shooting, and they were shooting his feet. They were shooting like him running and like the shore. And meanwhile, he's just banging fucking Hawaiian women 8 at a time, like just having orgies, banging kids. All those kids that shot themselves, all those kids he had, remember all those?
Oh, my God.
All those poor kids that fucking, God rest their souls, all those problems he had. He was down there like fucking just matadoring. Whoever Paramount, whoever the network was, showed up down there and said, let's see the dailies, and said, what the fuck is this? You're done. They brought somebody else in. Marlon ended up saying, fuck it, I'll buy the island. He bought the island, didn't he? Like, this is just crazy shit I heard over the years. And they just lived on the island. And then if they wanted him, they had to call the island, and he had, like, levels. Oh, you want me to read the script? That's going to cost you $80,000. Oh, you want me to come to the studio? That's $300,000. Like, he had levels of fucking, and they would give it to him. They would, and then they didn't want him for The Godfather. They were like, no, there's no way we want that fucking guy.
Wow.
And then finally he put the tape in his mouth and all that shit, and they approved him. And
Does I can repeat what he said.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck it means. Like when people start talking about quantum things and quantum theory and quantum particles.
There's
And,
danger.
dude, I don't get it.
I don't trust that kind of stuff, a lot of it.
Well, how about, you know what superposition is? It's the ultimate what the fuck. Where a particle can be in a state of motion and be still at the same time. I'm like, well, good luck with that. Good luck with this magic world that you've created. Crazy scientist that I don't understand.
Yeah, I would rather do something more chill than that.
What the fuck? Something can stay.
You know?
stay
Ride a
put-
bike or go for a run or something.
they didn't want him for The Godfather. They were like, no, there's no way we want that fucking guy.
Wow.
And then finally he put the tape in his mouth and all that shit, and they approved him. And he did bro, that movie's like a porn. The one he did, that Last Tango in Paris.
Is it?
That's like a light porn. And then the chick came out years later and said, that motherfucker Stone Cold raped me.
Really?
He was the king of Me Too. He invented Me Too, that motherfucker, dog.
Wow.
Yeah, she came out years later and said something about she didn't know what was. Marlon Brando went in there and choked her out like McQueen in fucking in The Getaway. She thought she was just getting pushed.
Yeah, the McQueen, and who was it with? What was
Ally
the girl?
McGraw.
Ally McGraw. That was hard to watch, dude, because you could tell that was real. There's no way that wasn't real. Like, he was really hitting her. That would hurt.
No. He was a method actor. He didn't give a
Dude,
fuck.
that is harsh, man.
He's crazy.
But
He was crazy.
That scene was so real because of it. I mean, it's awful to watch, but it's real, right? I mean,
It's real.
it's an awful scene.
It's real.
Chill than that.
What the fuck? Something can stay.
You know?
stay
Ride a
put-
bike or go for a run or something.
Oh, rather than study that, or rather than be that particle.
Oh, rather than study that and be, like I just think.
But don't you want someone to know? Because don't you benefit from cell phones?
Well, what about the such few people know that if they all wanted to lie to us, then they could.
There would have to be a conspiracy. Now you're starting to sound like some other people I know. Let's go get some tinfoil.
But no, that's wild. I didn't know so that's funny that your body would do that.
The reason why they would never do that is because a scientist's whole deal is figuring out shit that other scientists didn't figure out. That's like the best thing they can do. The best thing a scientist can do is a real, honest to goodness breakthrough. But it's real, right? I mean,
real.
it's an awful scene.
It's real.
Fuck, man. That, you imagine being her, and all of a sudden the dude just starts smacking you in the head for real? And you don't know what to do, and you don't want to bail out of the scene. You're getting fucked up, though. He's fucking you up.
And
wow.
she didn't stop. She just kept saying the lines and working with it.
Fuck, dude. Jesus Christ.
What do you say to somebody after that? Like, hey, man, I'm sorry, but that's what the scene called for.
You can't see. I don't know. It sounds fucked up to say, but I think even just that recent a time, people did not understand that if you're smacking people in the head like that, you're giving them fucking brain damage. Like, you smack someone in the head like that, like, you could seriously fuck them up. Like, something could be wrong with them for a long time, even if they don't go unconscious.
Your mother was smacking you in the head?
No, my mom wasn't a hitter.
Really?
No, she wasn't a hitter.
Who smacked you in the head?
Very few people.
An uncle?
No. Very few people.
I'll tell you
Maybe
what,
my grandmother cracked me once, but it was, just like, get your shit together. Not like trying to hurt me, Just a little smack. I didn't get beat as a kid. But I saw a lot of violence. I saw seeing violence when you're a kid. There's something about like seeing someone you're close to who's an adult beating up like a 10 or 11-year-old. You ever see that before? When you see something like that, you ever see a grown adult beating the shit out of a 10 or 11-year-old when you're a little kid?
Yes.
That to me was like a defining moment when I was a little kid.
As a parent, or I only saw parents beat their children.
Yeah, I saw someone beat somebody else's kid. It was fucked up to watch, man. Breakthrough.
Would you have sex with a scientist, you think?
Yeah, like a movie scientist. Like, she keeps the glasses on.
Yeah.
They're always blonde in the movies, right? No, sometimes they're dark black hair, too. Mysterious.
I bet they're clean, too. If you fuck a scientist, dude, I bet they have a clean apartment.
Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe their fucking brain is like that chalkboard with all the scriggly alien mathematics on it.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Maybe
yeah, what if they have a
their
bunch of shit
brain.
tattooed? There's a bunch of dirty math tattooed around their puss.
When I lived on 205 West 88th Street, when I came from Cuba, we lived in Jersey for a while. My dad died. We moved to 89th Street. Then something happened at the building, and we ended up moving to 88th Street. And I had a kid I had a beef with every day. And one day, I finally got my shit together in karate. Like one day, my sidekick started working, and that fucking right cross started working. And I learned how to use my fucking up block, and I finally had this kid. His name was Rudy the Haitian. He was the only Haitian kid in the neighborhood. We lived on 88th Street. And I fucked him up this day, and his father came down and held my arms. And he made Rudy punch me. And I'll never forget that my lip was bleeding. And he took me upstairs, and he knocked on my mother's door. And my mother opened up the door in half a fucking hangover. And she goes, "What's the problem?" And she goes, "Joe, Coco, And he goes, "Next time your son hits my son, I'm going to hit him, and I'm going to come up and hit you." And
Wow.
My mom turned around and got a butcher knife and chased Rudy's father up the stairs. The cops came, and the lady next door said she didn't see a knife.
Wow.
But at that point, we were done in the building.
Jesus.
That was one of the worst there.
Bro.
You know what I want to hear in the background while you're saying this? The song "Live and Let Die." When you were young,
And your heart, they used to say,
and your heart was an open book.
Who is that? Diana Ross? Who sings
Oh,
that?
Paul McCartney and Wings, motherfucker.
Wings, bro.
That was from James Bond.
Roses too. I don't know which
Oh,
one you
that's
wanted.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. Guns N' Roses did it.
They did it, boy.
That was one time where the fucking remake was so good,
That was
you kind of
good,
forgot
bro.
it wasn't their own song. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da.
We've been dancing.
Can I hear some of this? If only we hear it.
Has Axel been on your podcast, Joe?
No, I definitely have him on, man.
Wow.
I would definitely have that guy on.
I can't imagine.
He seems to have come back from the brink.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, who knows what kind of ego happened and what all happened whenever they went
Give
through.
me some volume so I
everything.
can hear it at least. I want to hear him say that, the beginning part.
Sebastian
Yeah,
Bach.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
Look out. So he was, for years, he went crazy.
Yeah.
He vanished, was trying to make that one album forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Took many, many years. And everybody's like, God damn it, Axl Rose went crazy. And you'd see him, you're like, damn, it was a shame. Guns N' Roses was so good.
So good.
And then slowly but surely, he fucking came back. Like, really came back. Like, he's fucking back. Like, that dude tours with AC/DC now.
Yeah.
I mean, he crushes it. I saw some videos of him on stage. He's a fucking animal again.
He looks like Heart a little bit, like one of the
Little
people
bit.
from Heart.
Little bit.
But that's just age and time, you know?
That's just, I don't think it's age and time. I think there's a lot
Salt.
of other ingredients.
Could be
You
shrimp.
got to throw some shit onto that mix.
Well, salt
He
or
wasn't
shrimp will
living
hide
right.
it. Yeah.
But Slash looks the same.
Oh, Slash looks the same.
But that's what I'm saying. They're both the same age.
Yeah.
They started out together. Or close to the same age, at least.
Dude, how much fun must that be?
When I moved to North Bergen, I saw parents that, you ever hear a comedian go, you ever hang out with white kids, you go to their house, how they talk to their parents? I could never talk to my,
Right.
That's the first thing I noticed. When I went to Jersey, there was certain kids that would take their dish and go, I don't want tuna fish sandwich. If I ever did that in my house, Joe Rogan, are you fucking kidding me? My mom would take the dish, throw it against the wall, and say, now you're not fucking eating, go to bed. Like that type of shit. But I also saw a fucking parent in the hallway one day that was standing the way you are with his arms crossed, talking to the teacher the way I'm talking to you, and a kid standing right here with glasses on. And I'm walking towards him like, I went to the bathroom. I had like a hall pass. And I'm talking. And in the middle of it, the father just going, bam, and hitting him with a backhand. Kid goes down, glasses broken, blood's coming out of the nose. And he's telling him to get the fuck up before I fucking kill you, you dumb motherfucker. You said that to him, you dumb fuck. I have seen that. That kid was the devil, though.
Yeah.
I knew that kid.
Well, the reason why
I knew that kid.
Kid was the devil probably because his dad beat him.
Yeah,
Fuck, dude.
musician.
I think it's too much fun. This is my theory. I think it's too much fun, and I think they don't even have to write new shit. So because they don't have to write new shit, and it's too much fun, they're out there just fucking smashing every night. Fucking smashing shows, smashing tour buses and hotel
Breaking
rooms,
shit.
and just smashing,
Fucking each other.
smashing pussy, just smashing.
They probably
going
even
crazy.
You probably wouldn't even notice if you fuck a dude if you're that famous, bro.
I think you notice. I think you're wrong. I beg to differ. Oh, he's got a teleprompter.
What about
Damn.
a fast dude?
Did you know Axl Rose had a teleprompter? But I guess you want that if you're on all the drugs. If you want all the drugs, not only do I want a teleprompter, I want it to be highlighted what I'm supposed to say.
I mean, he's wearing hot pants, so yeah, bro, he is.
Yeah,
so close.
He's wearing hot pants with high cowboy boots with socks
Oh damn, dude.
and a mesh top and tidy whities.